Hey guys, it's Cage here with a commentary. This is going to be a ZvZ. Our first player is GarGabUse or GarGabUse versus our Baconology. So we have a ZvZ going on. They're both going to be scouting out with their overlords across the map. There are top right, bottom, or doesn't even make sense, bottom right. So we have red versus blue here, and I mean, these overlords look pretty serious. They're two ugly motherfuckers. They're going down. They will scout each other out, and they will know what they'll let each other know what's up. So we have some early bases going on. We have 10 overlord versus 9. Let's see if Baconology is going to do any early pushing or whatnot, but I think they're going to be scouting each other out pretty soon, so I highly doubt they would go for some crazy rushes right off the bat. Okay, so we have wow, it's Baconology just went for 2 geysers to make the 11th drone, and has a late overlord on the way. GarGabUse has 15 drones now, so already in the economic game way ahead of Baconology, and with a bit later spawning pool, but that will be alright. I doubt with the git defending, I doubt GarGabUse. I'm gonna call him just GarGabUse is, that's too hard to pronounce, so I'm gonna call him Garg. So Garg should be able to defend this fairly easily as long as he just makes his Zerglings. By the time these Zerglings reach Garg's base, he should be alright. So okay, there he goes. He's making some Zerglings. He is making a queen. Queen has 40 more seconds on the way. Let's see how long it takes these Zerglings to come all the way over to his base. And they are going to be there when the queen is over halfway done, making a spine crawler. I highly doubt these initial Zerglings will do anything useful. But let's see what happens. Okay, let's see if he picks off a Zergling here or there first. Oh, he almost got that one Zergling first. He's going for the spine crawler, but see, so as long as he has the Zerglings there, he is a-okay. And with the queen out, he should be able to perfectly defend this without a problem at all. So he did take a small victory of the spine crawler. So that's 2 Zerglings down for 1 spine crawler down. So and he forced another second spine crawler creation. So that's 150 resources down for Garg versus just 2 Zerglings down for Baconology. And Baconology is going for a quick expand, which is actually finishing now. So Baconology is catching back up. He just has to see that he just has to scout these Zerglings coming out and just make the appropriate defense, which is making a few more Zerglings. He should be phenomenally alright. The only thing he doesn't have right now is a queen, which is on the way. It's on the way, so he's going to have a little less lava inject from that, but I think he should be alright. He's making he's matching the Zerglings. He's making a Baneling's nest. So I'm not sure if Garg saw that or not. Let's see. He actually did not scout that. He doesn't even know that he has a base, so I'm not sure. Oh yeah, he did see the creep, so he knows that there is a base going on, but I'm not sure why he didn't actually go in and see how much it was completed or not, especially knowing that he might be behind on that. So he should have scouted that, but he didn't. That's alright. And Garg is putting his spine crawler into his front base, knowing he's a little behind, but they should be alright. Now if we take a look at the units tab, it is 21 drones for Garg versus only 16 drones for Bacon. So it's actually quite a big difference. So Bacon really has to catch up in the drone count, which he is doing right now. But if we now will he get the queen here? If he gets the queen, that'll be huge, but I don't think he'll get the queen. He has nice surround. Unfinished surround there. If he had the surround there first, if he went for the queen right away, he might have actually gotten the queen, but he didn't. But that's alright. The still supplies are 33 to 36. Fairly close game. Only difference is Baconology has gone for the Baneling's Nest, while Garg is still on his spawning pool. I don't see any tech going on. Oh, he has a Garg has a Baneling's Nest as well. So let's see. We have so far resources lost. If we go to the resource loss tab, this loss, it's Baconology is actually behind by 150 resources. But that's alright, we got a game going on. Creep spreading going on for Garg. No creep spread for Baconology yet. Bacon, since he had the late queens, he's probably using all of that precious queen energy for larva injects rather than any creeps right now, and he's getting Baconology is getting a spine crawler in front of his base as well. So fairly close game. Zerglings from Garg are moving out. They're moving out. They're let's see if they can do any damage. I highly doubt it since he has some Banelings here. So far no crazy action going on anywhere whatsoever. If he decides to move these in, he wastes the Baneling. Good right there. He gets scared away from the spine crawlers. Alright, so no damage for each player. Both players are just playing a normal, very normal macro game. There's no spectacular thing going on. If Garg could actually take out this Overlord right now if he just moved her all the way right over here and then started kind of just swamping away at this Overlord, then this Overlord could be down. That's one bigger victory for Garg, but Garg choosing not to do so at the moment, even though he has creep spread right underneath. Now maybe he'll go for the Overlord down the side. Nope, he decides not to yet. Decides it's not the right time. Anyhow, Bacon is now producing a lot more Zerglings. I still doubt that's enough to break through the wall of 2 queens and a spine crawler, and he just lost a whole bunch of Zerglings from that Baneling. So really nothing that's going on to really kill the other player or any craziness going on. We do have a third hatchery going down for Bacon. Still no creep connecting between the two bases, but that's alright. Garg on the other hand has creep going all the way, and oh no, it's throwing away all these Zerglings. He can't kill the queens. He can't engage when he has the other team has 2 queens right there, and he has none. That means more heavy losses for Bacon. Bacon is currently 600 minerals and gases behind in terms of resources lost. That's mainly minerals, and we have a spine up for Garg. And if we push on to the units tab, productions tab, we have currently 13 Mutalisks coming out, and only 10 for Bacon. Bacon is highly behind. He needs to catch up. If he fights face to face, he will die. He has to bring some queens out to help out with the Mutas. And there you go, that's what I'm talking about. The late bringing back of the Overlords are going to cost him. And Bacon is making more Mutalisks, but I think this will be a quick win for Garg. If he goes in and uses Zenus right, he has more Zerglings, more Mutas. He has right now in this position he has a better concave as well. Oh, but no, he will win the he will lose the Zergling fight. He needs to bring them back to his queens, or at least use the queens for some transfuses. And no, Garg is losing all of his Mutalisks. He needs to bring them back to his queen and fight them there where it's safe. But he's going to lose his queen as well, and more resources are going down for Bacon. Bacon will be losing his third base. There is no way to really save this at this moment. He needs to either make more mutas or use the transfuses on his queen. He has two transfuses for this from this queen that he will have available shortly, but he's not using at the moment. There you go. There's the transfuses. 3 Mutalisks slowly going down, so that is a good trade for Bacon. Just has to see what he can do. He has to kill this Mutalisk right now. Every single Muta counts. Mutas is the name of the game. Muta will be the currency for the wins and losses at this moment in time. Bacon is now down a base. He has to get back in. He's still losing the Muta count. It's currently 13 Mutalisks for Garg versus 10 Mutalisks for Bacon. Bacon is still behind. He has to make a hidden hatch somewhere. If he made a hidden hatch right over here, that would be a good move to make this game back on track. Whether he will actually do that, it will be questioned. Garg is now transferring more drones to the third hatchery. He is winning in the macro game. Look, it's 109 to 89. That's 20 more in terms of... so yes, he actually has 14 more drones right now. That is heavy, in excess of more drones, and he has more queens. So he is heavily far ahead. In order for Bacon to come back, he has to start up a secret hatch somewhere and get more Mutalisks out, or he has to go for Hydras and go for a simultaneous push. He does have good scouting going on right now. He has both watchtowers. If Garg moves out, he knows what he's in for. He'll know when to make the moves. And no, he gets all of his Zerglings surrounded. Another heavy loss for Bacon. That is not good. And he has some more Mutas that he's losing as he's just skirmishing away, losing little bits as the Mutas from Bacon gets picked off here and there, and he has less Zerglings. This is not a good situation for Bacon. So if as long as Garg plays it safe, macro's up, he has 40 more supply right now. And in terms of upgrades, they both have one Fly Carapace, and let's see if he's working on some more upgrades. He has upgrades going on here. Bacon will have a slight upgrade advantage in a short while with a 1 attack upgrade on his flyers. If he chooses to use that time wisely and go in, he might be able to pick off some extra Mutas of Garg, but this is looking rather bleak for Bacon as Garg is looking to push out and really kill. But if he engages where the Spine Crawlers are, he might lose, and he just lost a bunch of his Zerglings due to Banelings. Okay, but he still has a ton more of extra supply, and he just overwhelms Bacon with his superior forces. Oh, but wait, the Spore Crawlers are actually killing all the Mutas. And Bacon loses all of his Mutas there. That was actually not very good at all. And then he sacrificed all of his Zerglings as well without doing much. And he lost so much, and he chooses to engage. Why is he engaging? He should pull back with his Zerglings. He's just basically giving free army away. It was a game that he almost won, and now just like letting go. What is he doing? He's going for a few drones, but he's losing all of his Zerglings without killing a single drone. That was a huge loss for Garg, and Bacon is now back in the game. He's trying to kill all these queens, but again, he's losing all of these Zerglings. The queen has perfect positioning, and now the supplies are almost completely the same again, with 92 with 100 to 84. Supplies are way more similar. That was perfect use of Banelings. Good use of Spore Crawlers. Horrible engage timing and location for GarGabUse. GarGabUse is continuing to throw away more Zerglings into this. What is he doing? He's trying to kill more Zerglings, but he can't. He has all these Mutas that he's flying over him, and his Zerglings are just going to complete waste. What is he doing? If you now look at the units lost tab, it's almost the same. Bacon was actually way behind, and now he's almost completely ahead. The one thing that is going on for Garg is that his third base is fully saturated, while Bacon's is not saturated at all. So Bacon really has to make some more drones right now, and still in the macro game, Garg is winning and is way ahead. So Garg still is in this game. He's still in the lead. He just has to macro up, engage in the right spot. I would suggest trying to come over here in this location where there's only one spine, where spines are less stronger against the Zerglings compared to the spores to the Mutalisks. Spores do 30 damage per hit to Mutalisks. So Mutalisks will go down in about 5 hits to a Spore Crawler. So So spore crawlers are actually really strong. So he has to engage where there are no spore crawlers. He still has 20 supply advantage. As long as he engages the right spot, he still has a full chance to take this game. Now, Baconology is deciding to push out. If he scouts them out. Oh, but Garg sees that coming. He knows what's going on. He pushes Bacon away. Now Bacon is retreating. We just have to see where they can get at. Bacon is starting to saturate his third mineral base. He is doing so. He still has a lot more catching up to do. Okay, and the Zerglings are now moving out. They're coming in close. Oh, he's sending them some random Zerglings, I think. Oh, but it accidentally hits the Banelings. Not sure if that was done on purpose. Maybe it was to actually kill those Banelings off, because that was a big, huge hit last time. That made it cost a lot in this game. So we have to see. Oh, and we have to see where this is going. And let's see. We have if we take a look at the units, it is currently 27 Mutalisks versus 31 Mutalisks to Bacon. Bacon is actually winning in the Muta count right at this moment. Oh, and he just missed micros there. And he has no... Garg is choosing to use all his gas to Mutas, and he has no Banelings. Right now, Bacon has only 4 Banelings, but that is enough to scare them away, because those 4 Banelings can hit massively and kill all those Zerglings. I'm not sure why Garg is not choosing to integrate any Banelings into his army, even though he has a Banelings nest. So we just have to see where this is going. Bacon is using good. Bacon making good use of his Banelings, and if he engages at this crucial time, it will be deadly. Oh no! And those Banelings hit crazy. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! All of those Banelings is hit. And all of a sudden, Bacon is getting back into this game. He's using the right unit composition. He just has to create some more Banelings right now. He just have to create like maybe 4 more Banelings again to match Bacon's 7 or so Banelings right there, and he should be good. He's making counterattack with the Zerglings. He should kill off some drones here. Oh, but there's 2 queens there, so it's actually quite difficult to do. He's killing off some stray drones on the side. That's causing all of Garg's army to come back, and I don't think he'll get this hatchery, so he has to move away, which he's doing. He has to let the hatchery go up, so Garg is still ahead in the macro game. This is a long ZvZ game. Oh, and he uses the perfect the time and he picks out the 2 queens, which is perfect. He uses the perfect timing when Garg's army is out of bound, and he engages in favorable situations. If you look at it, Garg is heavily losing his Muta count. He should fall back immediately, and he does so. And Garg seems to be taking this game right back. So it's all in the macro game right now, and I think that is about to be game. He is losing all of his Mutas. The Spore Crawler is doing massive amounts of damage. And there we go, Bacon GG's, and that was a 25-minute long ZvZ game. Alright, so the main thing that came down to it was the macro. Bacon could not catch up back in macro, so even though Garg basically threw away his army fully during the mid-game, his macro was able to hold him up and get him back into the game and win with a convincing victory. Alright, so this was KH commentating. Hope you guys enjoyed this game, and I'll see you guys next time.